Right there, he threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks, so tough to get that barrel to.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And here is David Ortiz. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two outs. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Noah Schultz. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
In the dirt,
2-0.
And that's ball 2. And
3-0.
another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Betts. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Juan Soto now.
1 ball, no strikes.
In the dirt. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. J.D. Martinez stands in. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. Snags it for the second out. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. Just missed. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top of the second. Now here is Francisco Lindor. Max Scherzer goes to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one missing inside.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Varitek collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now it's Corey Seager. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Torres. And Seager is set down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Manny Ramirez at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And now it's William Contreras. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Just misses.
Missed. That's the ball.
And the count 1-2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Late swing, foul to the left. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here is Gleyber Torres. Foul ball there.
Ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. The relay throw.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Marte puts it away. 1 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ted Simmons.
Ball low.
This one in the dirt. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Just off the inside edge. Now fly ball to right center. Tucker on the move to the gap. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And that is out of play. Torres on at second with 2 down. Out to short, Lindor. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Max Scherzer back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. So here's Scherzer.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now it's Mookie Betts. Pitch misses. Ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Jenkins makes the grab for the second out. David Ortiz now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grab.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And caught on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 away now. 2 out, space is empty. Now it's JD Martinez. They say he went.
0-1.
And that one is inside. 2 out, space is empty. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Varitek stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but it went around. 0-2 now as he swings through
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Ball. 1-2.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a foul ball. And it's even up.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Corey Seager.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This to third, and it goes just foul. And the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. He was odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. Contreras will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just off the inside edge. Seager over at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Betts. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Schultz back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate, doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
1-0.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And he'll pull into second safely. Next to hit, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one misses. 1-0. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls,
I would
1
throw
strike.
him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. Boots it. Next is the designated hitter, Ted Simmons. He's 0 for 1. Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on 3. It's 4-0. And now it's switch hitting third baseman. New pitcher on here, Tarik Skubal. He's into the game with the bases empty. Just missed. Ball. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. So a man at first. Here's Mookie to hit. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Turns and fires to Betts. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Just
Full
missing
count.
there. And now it's 3-2. On the ground, 2 ball. To Betts at second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Martinez running hard to get it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And there's a foul ball. Scherzer deals. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one hit to right. Soto really on his horse for it. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's Mookie Betts. And that one is inside ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Juan Soto. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
No balls and a strike to JD. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Matt Strahm.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Lindor. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Jenkins stands in now and watches strike 1.
No, that's low. Ball.
Soto on third with 2 out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly
0 balls,
efficient in
1
this
strike.
one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up
No
until this
balls,
point.
2
And it really
strikes.
looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-2.
Going to count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Jenkins has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just an outstanding
No balls,
job
1
of
strike.
spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Base is empty. One away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Jenkins makes his way towards it, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That's down
That's a
and
ball.
in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the
2-0.
same plane and do anything with.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 5-zip. Next to hit, David Ortiz. To the right side, Betts. Gets it to first.
Got him.
One away, bottom of the 6th. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
0-2.
And there's a ball. And that's off
in. Ball.
the inside edge. 2-2. And that's
Nope,
down and
ball.
away.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with
Count
2
it,
strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at
Take your
bat
base.
right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Back to the top of the lineup. Devin Williams on a pitch out of the pen here.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's out to center field. He's got it, and there's two away. So a man aboard. Here's Mookie now. Out to short. They get the force. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one ripped. Jenkins. Long run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. An outstanding base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. William Contreras digs in now. He was late there, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. So here's Kyle. Tucker now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Williams. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. And now Terry Pendleton. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. That one fouled off.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Ramirez on third. Marte on second. Contreras over at first with one away.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 5-4. So 2 down. David Ortiz now at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
Zero
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Williams, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Almost got him. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Juan Soto. Williams back to work. And that's
One
in the
ball,
dirt.
no strikes.
Pitch misses.
No, that missed.
And that's ball 2.
2-0.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
2-1.
And that
Ball.
misses. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ramirez brings it in, and there's one down. And now J.D. Martinez. And it's through for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
0-1.
charge it. Crazy.
The next offering misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss. 1-run game.
2
1
and
out.
2.
1 on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Walker Jenkins, the next. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. And now 2 aboard.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he...
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Francisco Lindor. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Here comes Corey Seager. 1 for 3. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. And the first
Outside,
pitch misses
ball.
for ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one at triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. And foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
1-2.
you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Kopech deals. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 7-5. Tucker stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Stepping in, Ted Simmons. He's already homered in this game. Felix Bautista into the game.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fought off foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. Lays out and makes the play. Here's Mookie Betts now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Marte makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Oh, look at the stop. On the money. Nice play. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now here is David Ortiz. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Started after it, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4.
Got him. And good work there. Bottom 9, now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down looking. He's 2 outs away. And Martinez. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to
balls,
miss,
no
you've got to
strikes.
miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new
2-1.
baseball.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
2 and 2
And the count's
count.
even at 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. This one popped up. Betts settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2.
They're down to their final strike.
0 and 2.
Bautista is just 1 strike away. Check
ball, 2
swing, and
strikes.
he held up. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win.